What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. It is time for a Sagittarius Deep Dive. Who's ready for a Sagittarius Deep Dive? I am. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations of love, requests for reads, for coming and hanging out with me. If you're here during the live, thumbs up and click that live chat button down below. Come say hello to me in chat wherever it pops up on your device. I worked out some techie difficulties and I can actually see my chat again. Yay! I can see my chat again. So, yeah, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Aight? Let's have some funsies. Let's have some fun. We're gonna talk about you and them and see what's going on, and it's up to you on whether or not it resonates and what you do with any advice that may come out. You know, please don't forget that these are general readings. You may or may not resonate. It may not be your whole story, so take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? I just is that contentment I feel? I don't know. It's a strange feeling. It's kind of like calm, content. Let's see. Let's drop into well, we're in the reading screen. Let's see. Okay, this deck is going to be your deck. Okay, so let's talk about past, present, future for you and them. Get it overall for yeah, it's like you're not up in your head about this. You're not confused about this. Could have been dealing with a Leo or have it heavily in your chart. You don't have to be. Let's move on to this person. Please know that these are general readings, so the energy may flip. Okay. So, wow. Okay, I just feel a real, like, just real calm. The energy is eerily calm. The energy is really calm, and I don't know why. Okay. All right. Okay. So you may be friends with this person. Let me pull this down here so we can see some of these cards. Like, what? The energy is just oddly calm. Just oddly calm to me. Like, okay. So I believe something happened in the past, in the recent past. Set yourself free. Did you get a divorce? What happened here with the sun? Oh, you set yourself free from an unhappy situation. Okay, you just stopped. You stopped. Okay, so with this sun, I'm like, I don't know if you're really happy per se. I just think that, again, you could have been dealing with a Leo. I have strong Leo energy on this. Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Strong Leo here. So this energy is like, I believe you set yourself free from a situation that was very, it wasn't growing. It was really pulling you down. It was really not making you very happy. Maybe you figured out that you're a very happy person. You're a very optimistic person, and you tried to stay as optimistic as you could in regards to this, but you realized that you were dealing with somebody who was not happy, nowhere near as optimistic. maybe even somebody that was, things this just didn't, it wasn't your thing. Like, I finally realized it. The sun comes out. This isn't my thing. This isn't my person. This person isn't as aware as I am, as awake as I am, or as high vibrational or as happy. Now, this person could have been going through some kind of health crisis, health issue, or you just figured out that this isn't a part of your destiny anymore. This is not something that you really desire, because there's no real offer coming from this person. Nothing really substantial. Maybe you couldn't even trust this person, and it's possible that this person had an ego problem that just clashed with your happy-go-lucky kind of energy, and it doesn't look like it evolved into anything more. And you're like, okay, that it is what it is. Like this, I see it. I see it all. I see it. I'm aware of it. I am completely aware of the situation. So currently the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. So I see you going through a breakup currently, or separating yourself from this individual. Yeah. You're moving on. And there's the breakup. So this is a breakup. The tower is falling. You're moving on, and quite quickly, and you're not letting it affect your heart space. So at some point in the past, you may have found out there was a third party. You may have found out this person was married. That's not going to be all of you. But the thing is you're not letting it defeat you. You're pretty high vibrational. You're pretty happy-go-lucky. Like, okay, well, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Time to move on. And you're moving on quite quickly, because you're not allowing it to affect your heart space. I'm not saying it didn't, because heartbreak is here, but that's like, these are one of those things where it's like, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. What are you going to do? Fight it? No. Because that's just going to keep dragging you down, cause more heartache. Maybe you did for a while. Maybe you did for a long while. You could have been with this person for up to 10 years. Maybe you were married to this person, but you're like, yeah, this is not a part of my happiness package anymore. It's not a part of my, it's not the sun, and it is not the star for me anymore, or at all. Like, you did your research, you found out all the information, and you figured out that this person isn't going the distance with you. Okay. But at least you tried, and you're not carrying any baggage with you. You're like, okay, that's as far as we could go with this. Okay, fine. That's as far as this person travels on my path, and okay, cool. Keep it popping. What does Cancer Moon Tarot say? Keep it popping, keep it pushing, keep it moving forward. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're just like, keep it moving. All right, the next will be better. At some point in the past, it looks like you either didn't allow this to break your heart, or you healed your heart space dealing with this person. At some point, like, you went through the heartache and the breakup and the pain of it all. So you're happy to release this. You're happy to release this to the wild, and to let the tower fall on it, because you may have been the one to pull the tower down. Like, this is no longer a part of I'm not happy here. This is not something I want to go with me into the future. Okay. So you're moving on. So you might be relocating, moving out, going through the breakup, but it feels good. And I don't normally see that in readings. Hey, everybody, what's up? Hey, everybody in shadows. Like it if it resonates. Come and say hi to me. Click the live chat button down below. I love talking to y'all. It's kind of a win-win situation. Like, you got all the goodie out of it, and then that's the end of the road. The End of the Road by Boyz II Men it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday, but whatever. It's not. It's not really, when you realize that all the juice has been squeezed from the orange, and that's as far as it would go. That's as much as you could get out of that connection, and you're just ready to move on to something new. Okay. Carry on. Carry on. Carry on. And this person's not fighting you either. And again, you know, there's an emotional dissatisfaction here between you and this person. Yeah, it didn't make it to that point, you know? Yeah. This person agrees to disagree. But this person may have told you the same thing. This person may have been the one to tell you that they needed to let this go, that they weren't going to fight you, or they weren't going to fight this. So this person's not putting up a fight. You know, this person's pretty straightforward. Very straightforward, actually. King of Swords. So you could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I got Aquarius on this again, strong. This is like, they're very honest. They may have told you the same thing. Like, I'm not going to fight you on this. There's nothing to fight for here. There's no reason to fight. There's no reason to argue. You know, we might as well just sever ties here or let this go. You know, why keep fighting, or why keep fighting this? And that may have been that moment where you said, okay, you're right. Realization hit, and you're like, okay, let's just let it go. Let's just let it fall apart. Okay. So let me get, so it's like, you know, maybe neither one of you are very happy about that, but if, you know, if they're not standing up for, yeah, neither one of you are happy about this. Yeah, there's the Ten of Cups, reversed. Okay. So yeah, you both realize that you have to move on. You both took action in pulling this tower down. So I believe this was a mutual agreement to stop fighting this, to stop trying to make this work. You know, there's emotional dissatisfaction here. It doesn't look like this is going the distance. Maybe this was something that you wanted to, you know, maybe you were married or in a connection, or maybe you knew this person for a long time, but it's like both of you pulled the tower down here. So I believe this was a mutual agreement to let this go. Yeah, you may neither one of you be happy about it, because it is what it is. But if it's not improving, if you have trust issues, or you speak a different love language, or there's been fighting and arguing, and you just can't get right. You can't get right. So what do? You get left. And that means you exit stage left together. So you exit stage left together. I got Scorpio energy here now. Strong. And I've got air and fire on this. So it is what it is. You know? This is what we call a mature decision, a woke decision, awareness, and two people making a decision together to let this go. So I believe most of you made this decision together, but this could have been a friends with benefits situation, or you may have been very passionate and outgoing and spent a lot of time together, but it just never went to anything more. It never progressed into anything more. And again, I'm getting different love language for some of you. So the tower is coming down. It is, and you're letting it. You're like, okay, I'm aware of it, and it's okay. It's okay. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. So this person is trying to keep things together. They're trying to hold things. What is this? Okay. So, in the current energy, this person is just trying to stay above water, stay balanced, keep their balance, maintain their balance while they let this go. So this could again been a friends with benefits, or maybe they're just trying to adjust to the fact that you're not cooperating or working together. Yeah, that happens, after a breakup. If it's fresh, they're not taking any action towards you. They're not moving towards you. They're just trying to just stay balanced while letting this go. So they may want to move towards you, or they may have a passion and desire for you, but they're not taking action on it. And this person is not cooperative. They're not cooperating with you. So this is one of those things where they don't want to be friends, or it's best if they just stop engaging in the connection altogether, and they're just trying to keep it together and get that understanding. It's like they're just balancing in the world, doing their thing, while this is coming to an end. It's really what I feel. This could also be somebody, if you know that there's third party energy, this may be somebody that's engaging in dating others, that kind of stuff. But I really don't really see that happening. It could be, though, if you know this person was investing in third parties, dating other people, had someone else on the side, that kind of thing. But that's not going to be all of you. I just really feel like this person is trying to come to terms with the fact that they can't, move their energy towards you. If it's over, it's over. So some of them may have told you that they don't want to be friends, or it's best if we not be friends. It's kind of like, okay, well, we were friends, or we were friends with benefits, or we had this long-term connection. What do I do here? It's more of a confused kind of energy. What do I do here? Yeah. So they're kind of stuck. They're like, there's nothing really I can do. They're not going to cooperate. They're not going to work together with you, but they're just trying to gather their bearings. And it happens for a lot of people. You may have already known what was happening. You may have been aware of the situation long before this moment right now, to where you didn't allow it to affect you. You knew that it wasn't healing. You knew that this person wasn't being honest and forthcoming with information, or you knew something here in the past that allowed you to maybe you just understood that this wasn't for you. It didn't feel right to you, which allowed you that time to heal your heart space from any heartbreak or upset that may have been there. So what happens when we go through a separation or a divorce or a breakup? We have to kind of take a step back, and this person is taking that step back to reflect, or to at least say to themselves, okay, I can't move my energy towards this person anymore. We broke up. I can't. So it's just, okay, this isn't working. This wouldn't work even if I have an attraction for this. It's not going to work. We've tried. So just trying to come to terms with that. So they're kind of stuck in that, they're not moving as fast forward as you are. You're moving away from this pretty quickly. You may even have other options that you're talking to, because again, something tells me that in the past, at some point, you realized this wasn't healing, it wasn't evolving, or it wasn't something that you desired for the long term. And that allowed you to kind of open up your heart space and start doing that work internally that allows you to start healing. Whew. This one's a tough one, but I love y'all. Y'all got this. So this person is kind of just sitting there in the, okay, well, I can't talk to this person anymore. We're no longer friends. We're no longer dating. We're no longer having the physical connection. We're no longer, okay, so this doesn't move forward. Okay, so what do I do now? That's what it's like. What do I do now? What happens next? Where do I go from here? So they're not moving as quickly as you. You're like, let me get out of here. Okay. So I have Virgo, again, Aquarius. Aquarius, really strong. Virgo, Libra, and Taurus. So I do feel like both of you are guarded from each other, possibly blocked communication. I do feel like you both are opening up your options to the future, to new options, understanding that there's no growth potential here, that there's no... it's full on awareness. Both of you are aware of the situation, that it's not going the distance. So again, this isn't healing. This isn't growing. It's not. So what you're saying is you're both opening yourself up to opportunities and to the understanding of what happens next. So if you're married and you're preparing for a divorce, that's the next step. Who's moving out? Who's going where? What happens next? Okay. You may have been the one to initiate the tower based off of something this person said or did. Okay. Full on awareness. You both are aware of what's happening here. Nobody is denying anything. Nobody's hiding anything. It is what it is. And if it, and you're both understanding and aware of it. And I believe you're both happy about it, because a mutual agreement to separate, or a mutual understanding that this isn't going anywhere, that it's not going to improve, that it's not, it's not, is so much better than somebody blaming the other, or it's so much better than bad breakups. It really is. So I'm not saying it hasn't been painful, or it's just an epiphany. Both of you have the same epiphany. Both of you have the same awareness. This isn't going anywhere. Like this isn't for us. You could have somebody that's in and out of your life, or a little more chaotic, somebody who's very sharp in their words. You may be very warm and welcoming and understanding and sweethearted nature. You may be very kind-natured, warm-natured, and they may be very cold and detached, just analytical, logical thinker. If it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? If it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. Why would two mature individuals try and force themselves to fit when they know that it doesn't fit? That's what I got here. And there's no sense in forcing a fit. This person is just kind of there like a buoy in the water. Okay, where am I going next? What am I doing next? I don't see this person changing anytime soon. I think this person is kind of who they are, how they are. I see them is kind of stuck in, not necessarily stuck, but they are who they are, and that ain't going to change. And I don't think that it's going to change anytime soon. So who they are as a person just may not have matched with who you are as a person. And that's okay. That's why we date, right? And again, you may have known this person for a very long time. They may have been a part of your community, your friends and family kind of circle. They were part of your group, your environment. They were part of your support system for a long time, for some of you. For others of you, you wanted that to happen, but it didn't work out that way. And then others of you, you may have been married, living together, maybe you had children together, that kind of thing. But same thing happens. Eventually, you realize together, it's a mutual togetherness. Maybe you fought it for a while. Maybe you both tried to make it work. It just don't mix. You don't mix and mingle well together. It doesn't fit. It's like parts of it fits, parts of it doesn't. The parts of it doesn't, the parts that don't fit are the parts that are important. Okay? So, I believe you both are letting this go happily. Like, okay, we are both aware of this. We're both happy to resign our positions without a fight. Without a fight. There's no need to fight. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. So I do like that energy. Yeah, you're not fighting it at all. You're just, you're letting it happen. 5 of Swords reverse. Yeah. So there you are, happily single and loving yourself and just repairing and allowing yourself to let go of all of the burdens, all of the stress, all of the stuff. I feel like you are understanding that this is a loss, that this was something that could only go so far, and it's like I love this person, I care about this person deeply, but I've got to let this go. So I believe that you are just, from here on out, over the next couple weeks, couple months, just sitting in that energy of, okay, there's no more fight left in me for this. There's no reason to worry about this. I love this person. I care about this person. Doing this as an independent individual, kind of just letting it all go. If there was so much overwhelmment and so much stress involved in this, it's just letting it all go, and it coming out more as, unconditional love for this person, regardless of all the pain, regardless of all the bullshit. And yeah, it was a waste of time. Not so much a waste of time, but it wasn't going to go the distance. It didn't go the distance the way that you wanted it to, but I can still love this person regardless. That's maturity. Okay. So I don't see that any of this is going to be affecting you. Again, you have a beautiful heart. It looks like there's been some betrayals, some lies, some difficulties along the way with this person throughout the time you've known this person. But it looks like right now in the present moment, this is a fresh breakup. You may have broken up many times over the years. There may have been many ons and offs. There may have been this may have been somebody that was a little chaotic in their words, somebody that challenged you quite a bit, and you're just letting it all go. It's like, yeah, recovering from all of the shit that may have happened, but you're carrying it with you like a champ. Like, you're a champ. You got this, and you're doing well for yourself independently, while still looking at this person with unconditional love. That takes a lot. That takes a mature person to do that. Okay. Looks like this person might be presenting love to you in the future. Let's see. 222 on the screen. What is that 2 of Cups? Tell me about the 2 of Cups. Where's their cards? Right here. Well, I mean, excuse me, that not 2 of Cups. Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups? Oh. So this person is For some reason, I got two messages here. So hang with me here. So over the next 3 months, it's like this person isn't doing anything. This person is taking care of themselves. So I think this person is dealing with a lot of, this person may be dealing with a lot in their own personal life. I thought perhaps this was an Ace of Cups they were presenting to you, maybe of renewal. No, it's not. This person is actually taking care of self-love, because they're guarding and protecting their heart. They are not presenting anything towards you. They're actually turning their back to you, and they're not opening up to new options. So this person is like taking a moment to do some healing, trying to figure out their next steps, their future moving forward. This may be somebody that is, it's like self-love journey right here. So they're doing something on a personal level, and it may just be that they have a lot going on in their life. I got the Two of Pentacles as in their current energy. Again, what do I do now? Which way do I go? What do I handle? What do I address? What do I take care of? So this is not a renewal of love coming from this person in the future. This is them protecting themselves while they're going through something on a personal level. So this is their own emotions. And they're kind of conflicted with what they've got going on. So they're just trying to figure out what to do next. They're not moving towards you. They're not offering you anything. This person is doing something within self. They're just standing still. So this is all within self, within their own mind, in regards to conflict in their own life, challenges and conflict in their own life. So this is like they're in their own protective bubble right now, or excuse me, within the next couple months. So you may not be hearing from this person or talking to this person much over the next couple months. I do see active communication present moment, but not so much moving forward. So communication may drop. You may not talk to this person again. I don't know. If y'all have children together, of course you would have to, that kind of stuff. But if you don't have to, I see communication dropping. I see this person kind of putting a protective bubble around themselves and just protecting their heart space. They just got a lot going on in their life. So they're not actively going after a connection with you moving forward. Like they're standing behind what they say as the Queen of Swords. Male or female, they are standing behind that cutoff or that tower, whatever decision y'all have made, they stand behind it. So this person they just may have a lot going on in their life. Just a lot going on in their life. So a lot of drama going on around them, a lot of conflict, that kind of stuff. Just life happening. So life is happening to this person. They'll get through it. They're very strong-minded, strong-willed person, but their focus is what's going on, the stuff that's happening around them or in their own life. So self-love bubble, self-protective bubble, kind of, they need it. So they might be doing some sort of healing journey, self-love journey, or doing something that is going to require them a lot of thinking, strategizing, and planning. So this could be, what do they do moving forward? How do I work this out? How does this work moving forward? How do I get through the next steps? So I see you putting down the burdens. I see both of you putting down the burdens and the stress and the overwhelmment of all of this. It could have been chaotic. It could have been a lot chaotic. It could have been very painful, especially if y'all have had multiple breakups and makeups over the years. So let's see where this is going over the next 3 months. What is this outcome? Waste of time, failed investment. Let's just say failed investment. Nothing is a waste of time. Okay. Six of Wands in reverse, King of Cups reverse. So retracting love, retracting love into self. Not moving things forward. It's a waste of time. It's kind of like, this was so difficult, but it's like you're both letting the difficulties go, pulling your energy back, inside of yourselves, understanding that this wasn't a successful go. It didn't work out successfully. It failed, or it wasn't meant to work out. There's another energy that I'm feeling there. There was a second line here. If you know this person is dating other people and stuff like that, it looks like they're dating other people, But that's for those of you that that person is dating others, or they're open to dating others, that kind of stuff. It's there in the energy. I don't want you to think that this, just because it was difficult, it's like the difficulties were that maybe you were dealing with somebody who wasn't open. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate it. Fred is the universe. That's what we call universe spirit, is Fred. It's like the difficulties, it's like finally, like it's a sigh of relief. It's a big weight off of your shoulders. This connection may have been very difficult to deal with, to keep going, that kind of stuff. It's like, what, hands up, hands off the wheel. Jesus take the wheel kind of deal. But you're both releasing the energy of all of the difficulties, all of the burdens, okay? Which the difficulties and the burdens were that you could have been dealing with somebody who was not emotionally available, didn't want to share their emotions, because I don't see them as an emotional person. I see them as a King of Swords, Knight of Swords. That's why I said maybe you're both love languages different. Then I get the Six of Wands reverse. It's like, maybe you were dealing with somebody who was more egotistical and more about the physical than about love. Maybe the love, you fell out of love with each other. It was too difficult to keep it together. And it's like, it's a failed investment. It was a poor investment, failed investment. I don't want y'all to necessarily think that, because nothing is a failed investment. Did you learn something? Did you gain something from it? Did you have some fun at some point? Maybe you were just having fun with this person. Maybe you were just wanting to have fun with this person, and then it turned into not having fun with this person. Maybe it got too serious too soon, or maybe it just got too heavy for the both of you to deal with. I'm not seeing Hierophant. I'm not seeing Justice. So I don't know if this was a marriage or not. It's possible with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups both in reverse, but that would be that, maybe you tried to get back together a couple different times, and maybe like steps moving forward are filing the divorce and things like that. But it's possible that already happened and you tried to, patch things up over a period of months afterwards, or years. But moving forward, the biggest thing here is just to take a deep breath. You are letting down the burdens. You're no longer carrying the burdens for this. Regardless of what happened here, you're pulling back your energy of love, and it looks like you just couldn't understand each other, to be honest with you. It's like you couldn't understand each other emotionally or maybe mentally. The rest is history, because I like the fact that you both pretty much came to terms with the fact that it's just not going to work out. And that's all you can do. So there's no stress, there's no worry, there's no confusion. You're good to go. It's a calm energy. And so you're just going to let that tower do what it does. You know, the universe pulls us apart for different reasons. I believe this person may have you definitely learned a lesson from this. And I believe that lesson is unconditional love. You definitely learned how to love someone unconditionally, but love yourself also unconditionally, and understand when something is not for you and when it is for you. Okay, this was definitely not for you. Even though you may have love for somebody, it doesn't mean that you just can't make all the pieces fit sometimes. That's a big lesson to learn. That's a big awakening or a big epiphany. You know, this person may have sparked your awakening, your spiritual awakening, which is really cool. But again, a lot of times we separate. We go through an awakening, and we go in one way and they go in a different way. So that's the universe working here. This person may have their own lessons in life, and it's up to them on whether or not they do the healing, whether or not they see the truth, whether or not they want to learn the lessons. Because I don't see that. I don't see that this person is as aware as you are or as woke as you are. I don't say that this person is a bad person at all. This person's not a bad person at all. Not from what I'm seeing. It's just two different love languages, two different people trying to come together. Yeah, it's fun and all that stuff, but does it really work? You know, does it really blend? And for some reason, I'm getting that this person is more interested in the physical. Definitely not interested in the cups at all. And it's like they understand that this didn't work out. They understand that y'all couldn't cooperate or work together. And a part of me is saying that this person kept things just barely balancing, maybe kept you confused, because they may not have known what they wanted, to be honest. That's confusing. But they didn't cooperate with you. They're saying they didn't cooperate. So maybe y'all just had a problem. Y'all just couldn't communicate. You couldn't cooperate. They wasn't actually working together. They may have been giving you 2 pentacles, which was keeping this barely going, but not actually efforting. And maybe that's because they held back on the effort. They didn't want to. Maybe they just wanted the physical. Or maybe this person just said, hey, I don't want to work on this with you anymore. So them's words, them's messages. That's what I got for you. I got you looking great. Your finances are looking great. And I see that your heart is absolutely beautiful. I don't think you're going to be carrying the burdens of this with you much longer. I think you're just ready to let it go. And you're aware of it. So congratulations. I don't see messages like this often where somebody understands the gravity of a mutual disconnect. It's very important. Make sure you're continuing to do your healing. And if there's any forgiveness, I think most of your forgiveness and all of that stuff has already been done. To be honest with you. Like, okay, check. This didn't work out. Check. Failed investment. Check. No sex, no love. No 3D. Okay. And possibly no communication. All right, good. You know, there's nothing happening here moving forward with this person. Yeah, the Chariot reverse. Nothing happening with that person moving forward. So I don't feel will have a problem. I think very soon, if not already, you'll be talking to new people, because this was like, it just didn't, it wasn't, it can't, it's not. You're not going to fight it. Moving on, moving on. So this isn't moving forward with this person, but I'm going to tell you that this tells me that it won't be long until you're connected with somebody else in a very big, beautiful heart space way. Okay? So I hope that you enjoyed the show today. I hope you gained something from it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, join the tribe, and donations of love, always appreciated. If you would like to get on my schedule, get on my schedule. Links are in the description or pinned at the top of the chat. And thanks so much for supporting what I do in this world for work. And this is beautiful. Regardless of what happened, you're not letting it affect you. Congratulations. Letting the burdens go, aware of what it was and what purpose it served in your life, or who they were to you, and understanding that sometimes things just need to go because they are what they are, and that's all. Until next time, namaste.